Evening and welcome to Stumpy Loves Pies. I'm Stumpy, I love pies. I started this channel because I don't think there's enough pie related content on YouTube, so I'm here to remedy that. There will also be other food and also those weird stew with a lid kind of things that are often called pies, but they're not. But there'll be lots of them. I'll be tasting various pies from supermarkets. I'll be making my own pies. I quite like making my own pies. I find it quite relaxing. Plus, as time goes by, and you know, if time and money and interest allows, I'll go out to pubs, restaurants, other places, testing pies and sharing it with you. There might be the odd food challenge. Pretty rubbish at them, even though I am a large gentleman, because it gets in me face. And also, I can eat a lot, but not under pressure. So we'll give it a go. But this is just a sort of introduction. This is me. I will be ably assisted by the Duchess, who is my wife, long-suffering wife of many years. Initially, she will be hands and occasional voice. And here we go. There's the hand of the Duchess. That probably didn't come up on the camera, but we'll see. So initially, for this first one, just to give you an idea of what's going on, I'm going to test a couple of pies from a supermarket. Thank you, my dear. Very ably done. So we're going to try the Tesco's pies. We've got obviously the finest steak and ale pie, and then we've just got your bog standard one. I think I need to move it that way a bit. Can we see it? There we go. This is very amateur. It will get better. I'm watching tutorial videos to see how you actually do this. I've got a couple of mates who do channels who will be watching this with their head in their hands and probably crying. But it's amateur out in a minute. If you join with me on my journey, then hopefully it'll all get better. Anyway, so this is the essential thing. These are proper pies, in my opinion, because you have a lid and you have pastry all the way around. Now, the perfect pie for me, you can take the lid off. Well, that's not working too well. You can take the lid off and then get to the filling inside, which, especially if you're having it with chips, means that you can dip your chips in there. Or peas. Thank you for reminding me. I do love my mushy peas, actually. Must be the Yorkshire thing in me. But yeah, so, you know, or alternatively, what I like to do, although I followed the cooking instructions and they're a bit crispy, but then, like they say, you're supposed to check them in the oven and go with that. What I sometimes like to do is dip it in and eat it like that. So that was about, about £3?
Yeah, £3.50.
Or the price difference is about £1, I think, between the two.
Yeah.
And it's just to see whether it's worth the extra pound or not, because we've got the finest with British steak, Cornish ale, and a flaky all butter puff pastry. Or we've got flaky pastry filled with tender steak in a rich Cornish ale gravy. I'm not sure what much the difference is. I think that's got a puff pastry lid. That's just your normal thing. They both cook for the same amount of time. So let's give it a go. Oh, sage, topped with sage and onion breadcrumbs. That. Whether that's a good thing or not. Like I say, normally with pies, I would have mash, gravy, mushy peas, something like that. But this is just the first one, so we'll give it a go. So, in for the penny. It's not bad.
The finest is £3.25.
Oh, here we go. News coming in.
The finest is £3.25.
£3.25.
And the standard is £1.70.
Oh, so it's quite a difference.
It's half price, actually, isn't it?
So, have you noticed that the Duchess is using her telephone voice for this? Now, those of you that may know her, she doesn't talk like that normally. She's quite common, a bit like myself. But as time goes on, we'll see how the voice evolves. And please comment if you think it is a bit weird. So, this is the first one. Now, not very good for dipping. Sauce is alright. I'm not really getting the sage and onion from the topping. Decent amount of filling though. So that's not bad. But what I like to do is have a good bite and then use whatever to scoop out the middle and then put what's left in, eat it like a sandwich. That one's not too bad to start with. Now this one's a bit more difficult for getting the lid off. So, bit of improvisation. Remember, this is half the price of that one. And we'll see what the filling's like. Now I'd call this a much more traditional pie. Again, lid is perfect for, you know, you can put a couple of chips in there or whatever. Pick it up like that. And then have a munch away. Now, I've got to say, you can't really taste the difference. When you look at the two fillings, that one's a lot darker, more traditional sort of steaky kind of thing. That's a little bit sort of wishy-washy. Yeah, there's not much meat in there compared to this one, but then again it is half the price. But when you get big chunks of stuff, I perhaps should have got a napkin. This is going to get a bit messy in a minute. When this is finished, the Duchess will give me a slap in the head for not using a spoon or something. Thank you, my dear. So let's have a taste. This is important because it can look good, the lid can taste good, but now that's nice. It's got a good flavour to it. As you can see, it holds together quite well when you're eating it like a muppet like I am. And you can really see the meat in it. Oh, I don't know if you can see him or not. That's Bungle the Wonder Dog. That's him there as well. So that's really nice. Holds together quite well. Now this one, again, I would say holds together slightly better than that. Doesn't taste as natural as that one. In fact, I'd argue it's nowhere near as nice as that. There we go. Yeah. I have to say, I mean, by the way, after I finish filming this, I will smash both of them. But that one is definitely worth the extra money in my opinion. You may disagree, that's the way it is. But this is the kind of thing you'll find on the channel. Me talking absolute rubbish about pies and other stuff. Getting it all over myself. What? What did you... I just got to mouth something there. What have I got? Have I got food in my beard? Oh crap. Food in my beard. Might have to get a beard bib, something like that, tie it up, I think. But yeah, so that's the general thing. Me sweating, talking rubbish, eating pies, going out when I can. Might share a little bit about mental health stuff. And trying to lose weight somewhat ironically considering I eat pies. But yeah, so if you want to come on a journey with me, please comment, like and subscribe. Oh, excuse me. Just eating pies and talking rubbish. I'd like your comments about what I can do differently, how to improve my YouTube journey, generally that kind of stuff. Now, I've got to use this to turn it on and off. So what will probably happen is there'll be a few seconds of me looking at the camera like that before the Duchess tells me it's off or not. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this and you want to come on the journey with me, then please follow, like, subscribe, do whatever. I'll click the notifications thing so that you get notifications when I put new videos in. But thanks very much. Look after yourselves. Be good. Go off? See, told you. Hold on, stand by.
No.
No. Oh, bugger it.
Nice.
Hold on. I'll see you later. Oh.